the manual. I will start to install now. In this one we will make one drawer and one door and one shelf, and 2 spaces will be free, and then 3 other elements with drawers and doors. Now we will make a few holes inside here for the cables. And this is a closet underneath the television, and we will have their DVD player and a few other items. So here it's only for the cables, so I will make a round. This is the tool that I use. There's also smaller, so you can make smaller holes. When you have to make a bigger hole, I normally make in corners, I make a smaller hole with a smaller tool like this, and then I cut the remaining with something like this. It's going very fast and easy. So I will show, I have at the bottom I have also a Wi-Fi connection, and there I had to cut out a bigger part so you can have you can see a sample from that one. So I use a plastic table, it's a working table, and then a piece of insulation so that I not drill inside the table. That was the first one, and this is the second one. So it's not so difficult. We made already 3 elements, that one, and that one. So it's similar, only there are more drawers. Here, for this one, I had to make a very big cutout. You can see here. It's the Wi-Fi connection and also an electric connection. And here inside you can see how big the cutout is. And this frame will be put on top, so there are provided also the 2 cutouts for the cables. So we have only still to install this part on top, and then the frame for the last element is ready. It has to be hooked in at the back and then in front. So here this pin has to be hooked inside there, and at the back there is a hook. So when it's fitted there correctly, then you end like this, and then you can drop it, and then you have to slide this part in front. When you want to remove the drawer, then you have to slide this back, and then you can lift it again. And then you can take it out. So here also in and sliding. Yeah. When you have a door, there is also a device supplied that you can push in and push out the door leaf like this. But most of the time it's not working. and it has to do with this part. This part, you have to turn it a little bit outside. When it's too much inside, like this, then it will not work. So when you have to screw it more outside, and then it will work. The countertops arrived for the TV closet, so we are taking out, and my son is already helping. He likes it. Hey. The countertops were also ordered at IKEA at the kitchen department. I had a misalignment in level and I drilled on the hinges. It's for the drawer, sliding drawer, and I made here a bigger hole. And there also it was too high, so I hope the drawer will come down on that side for 1 or 2 millimeters, and then the problem is solved. And the problem is solved with it. This was moved 2 millimeters, this level, this line, 2 millimeters to there, and also 2 millimeters up. So now it's aligned. Here also there was a much bigger height difference. This was higher. It is very important when you want to fix some handles like this and that you clamp the back of the drawer. Otherwise, the woods when you drill the hole, it's a diameter 7 that you have to drill. When you drill the hole at the back, it will be splitted. Now when you see inside, it's only the screw. So when you forget to do that, then you can still solve it with adding washers at the back. A big washer, that maybe 2 different washers that cover the damaged part of the woods. This is the shape of the second countertop, and this is the shape of the other one, the countertop, the lower one. The lower one I fixed with tape, the same that I used to stick 2 elements above each other. Now for this one, because it's going over the closet, I made holes. I drilled them from the top, and now I did only a small drill from the bottom to the woods, and 2.5 millimeter, and the screws were going inside very smoothly. So I did it only in this part, because when you lean on the part that's sticking over, all the forces will come to these 3 screws, and that's sufficient. This is cantilevered, so that's supporting, and when you lean here, the forces, the fixings there can take the forces, because it's a big cantilever, they can take it. Yeah. So now I have still to fix this drawer, and there also a tablet above, and then I believe it's finished. When the big countertop was not yet installed, I drilled first holes from here, in this location, and here, and one here. It's below the countertop, and to avoid that when I drill, the bottom side is also splitting, I put this sheet underneath. Here I clamped it here underneath, yeah, and in between here I used this piece of wood and a little bit carton at the bottom, so that it really sticks very good to the top. Here you see still a little space. That's the space where I installed the woods. So when you drill, then the woods will not split at the bottom, and you get a beautiful hole. What I also have done, I made a little cutout in the countertop that the cables of the television, also a cable that can be connected to the computer, is added, and also the DVD player. At the bottom, not all the doors have handles, but this is turning like this. It's with the clipping system. Yeah. So you see all the connections we have here. And then the one with the handles is the sliding drawers. Okay, that's the result. Because of COVID, we have now an extra working place, and also we can use here a cycling office cycling seat. We are looking now to purchase that one. So during working, you can cycle.